3, 2, 1.
All right, let's kick this off, and we start with women's doubles in the round of 16. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Hong Kong, China, Wing Lam. And of course also from Germany, Xiaona SHAN. And from China also please welcome Yingsha and WANG Manyu.
Well, big cheers as you'd expect. Yingsha leading in her teammate Wang Manyu. These are the best women's doubles players in the world, the Chinese partnership. And this is a round of 16. Xiaona of Germany, Ying Lam of Hong Kong, China. They're a new partnership. There's not much we know about them as a pair. We know them, of course, as individuals, but this will be a big, big test for them over the best of 5. With Yingsha and Wang Manyu, they're more than just a world-class doubles pair. They've got a rock-solid foundation that's been built on years of rivalry and camaraderie. That is how they line up. There is quite some gulf in class and in experience between the pair, between the pairs rather, but will the partnership of Xiaona and Ying Lam spring a surprise here today? World Record of France is overseeing today's contest. Players will make their way over for the coin toss ahead of this one getting started. Well, it's always such a treat to watch the world #1 pair in action, Yingsha and Wang Manyu, who are both progressing as well through their respective women's singles campaigns. Here they come.
Black or white? Black for you, white for you. White, you win. You receive, you serve first. The side. This side.
Yingsha will receive first. And it's fascinating, isn't it, Fraser Riley, to see them as a doubles pairing, because these two have known each other since their youth. They train together, and they also battle one another in singles with matches that really go the distance between them. So it's great to see them as a partnership as well, isn't it?
Great to be with you here, Rebecca. No, it really is, you know, that they shared the table in the Women's Singles World Championship final in Doha. But they've set that aside here, playing together. And doesn't that tell you something about the collective spirit of Team China? They come as a pack, and there's a bigger picture than just their individual performances, really.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And Yingsha as well, she attributed that to their success, and she said that they're not just teammates, they're also rivals in the singles, and that rivalry pushes them to keep improving as a team, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's great to see them partnering up here, but they do have a point to prove, don't they? You remember their last outing at the US Smash just last month, beaten in the final to their Chinese teammates Wang Yidi and Kuai Man in a match that went the distance.
Yeah, so here, let's see if they could go all the way and perhaps win this women's doubles campaign against a relatively new partnership. Ying Lam of Hong Kong, China, and Xiaona, the Chinese-born but German naturalized penhold player, traditional penholder, who uses short pimples on the forehand side, the red side there, as you can see. A dying breed, but we still see certain players in the women's singles, such as Shan, Fu, and of course the evergreen Nisha Lian, using a fairly similar style, well, the same grip at least.
Will she use that to cause problems for the top seeds?
Well, you know, this is her game, and she's very short, snappy, quite jagged with her shot-making ability. She's a high toss server. I'm not sure if she'll do this in this women's doubles match because, you know, Wang Manyu and Yingsha are just so effective on the receive. Look at what they're playing for here. $1.5 million the total prize pool. And no matter if it's the singles or doubles, 2,000 ranking points to the champion or champions.
And that is certainly a motivating factor. Well, it'll be interesting to see this new partnership. First time we're seeing them play together at WTT level. We'll be seeing Ying Lam partnering Du Hui Kem, others as well. She's ranked the highest with Chengju. They're ranked 6th as a partnership, but she's got great experience as doubles, but she's partnering someone entirely new today, and perhaps that's why the fan vote is overwhelmingly in favour of the top seeds, because Wing Lam and SHAN are a totally unknown quantity together.
First game, SHAN to serve, lover. Let, lover. One love.
The first point to the mixed association pairing, and we saw that high toss serve from Xiaona in action there.
Oh, very divisive. Put away there from the pen holder. Yeah. There's a few players who have short pips on the forehand side that love to use the high toss serve. Yuan Zhanan, another one of those players who, of course, is taking on Sun Yingsha later in singles.
Love 3.
Yeah, so she's back in action at this table shortly on in this opening session of day 4. Wang Manyu, of course, so formidable last night in her singles match against Adriana Diaz.
It was a frightening performance, I must say, because Diaz is one of the most talented players in the world. Wang Manyu dispatched her in 3 straight games.
Yeah, she demolished her, didn't she?
Absolutely. Lovely
3-2.
contortion there. Weight transfer from Sun Yingsha. You can see how she rotates the waist before the point of contact. Look at that. Expulsion of energy. She's an absolute fireball, the world number 1. Oh, but that was brilliantly done from Wing Lam, making use of the wide angle there, the left-hander. That's a wonderfully calibrated shot.
And that is something that they have in their favour, isn't it? Wing Lam and Xiaona, the left-hand, right-hand combination.
Yeah, that's right, Rebecca.
Sun Yingsha causing massive problems there.
It's been a great start here from the Mixed Nation partnership. Sung and Wang having to really pull their socks up here to try and level. Oh, that's just incredible from Wang Manyu.
It's just so good at getting the ball early off the bounce, isn't she?
It's the anticipation, it's the posture. It's about gauging the distance correctly. She knows exactly how far she needs to be away from the ball to make that shot. And just look at it. Look how beautiful she's playing that backhand on both wings. She's so strong, Wang Manyu. And that's important as a slightly taller player. Usually the... Oh, what a rally there. What a shot from Sun Yingsha. Usually the shorter players, the stockier players, are more forehand orientated. It's unusual, really, with regards to Lin Shidong, that he's quite a backhand orientated player. Sun is all about her forehand. Hasn't got a bad backhand either.
7-4.
She's just all around a dangerous player. Amazing footwork as well, ultra reactive.
Stop, please.
Chen Chenyi there, who was beaten by Honoka Hashimoto
7-4.
convincingly yesterday, and Xu Yi, one of the youth players.
Stretched too far for Wang Manyu with that one.
Bit of a net cord. It's sat up nice, flat forehand from SHAN, and Wing Lam going there again with her backhand cross table. Making use of that stroke of fortune.
Ball clips the net again.
5-8.
That's the point to the top seeds here. Plenty of fans for Sun Yingsha. They follow her wherever she goes. It's such a loyal fan base.
Oh,
9-5.
Yeah, she is probably the most famous sportswoman in China. I mean, of course, China incredibly successful at the Olympic Games, basically neck and neck with the United States in terms of medals.
Net
But, you know, Xia cleans up.
9-5.
And she's such a young player, and with her personality off the table, so relatable, very down to earth.
9-6.
And obviously quite accessible as well. You can get really close to her if you get a VIP ticket.
Oh, wow.
7-9.
That's a brilliant rally, and that's a massive, massive point for Ying Lam and Xiaona.
Yeah, the rally of the match so far. Stunning extension from Shan, manoeuvring both Wang and Sun to the left side. Excellent point construction, great shot tolerance. Can't see many pairings going toe-to-toe with the two players in blue.
7-10.
Well, that was an ambitious one. And it's 3 game points for the top seeds.
You've really got to pay attention to that contact. There wasn't as much backspin on that push as what they thought.
It was a great punch.
10-8.
Deja vu there for Wang and Sun, and not a nice one. That's not the first time that's happened.
Brilliant angle as well. Completely out of reach for Sun Yingsha. It was a surprise element, really, to that shot, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Well,
Wang Manyu
Game
make sure that
two,
one is not
10,
coming back. If they
1.
get that one over the line, wrap up the opening game 11 points to 8. But certainly we can't write off Ying Lam and Xiaona, who did put up a decent challenge in the opener.
Yeah, they'll take that. There's a lot of positives to take from that if you're Shannon. Game number 1 to the pairing coached by Marlin.
Time.
Ying and Shan played out of their skins and still
Second
lost
game.
the opener. Do they have another level?
Turn to serve. Level.
It's hard not to be discouraged when you've just brought your A game and lost. But it's still very early doors in this match.
Love 1.
Well, they're both Olympic athletes, having represented their respective countries at various Olympic Games.
2 love.
Vastly experienced, certainly. But experience doesn't count for too much when you're faced with Wang Manyu and Sun Yingsha in a mood.
Two 1.
It's Sun Yingsha and Wang Manyu's first match together at this event because, of course, being the top seeds, they had a bye. And Shan defeated the Mexicans
2-all.
Arantha Cosio and Cleo Berenthena.
Yeah, it was a decent performance for them, getting through 3-1. They've taken great heart from that.
They lost the first game 12-10, but then won 11-8, 11-8, 11-4.
3-2.
Three points in a row here from top seeds. Make that 4. How on earth did Wang Manyu just play that shot? Ying Lam is speechless. She wasn't even in position. No, that's crazy. That doesn't make sense.
But neither did what she was doing last night in her singles make sense. Is this Wang Manyu at her best?
It's at her, honestly, I've been looking for a chink in the armour and I can't find one. She is looking so strong.
She really is, and she's had some mixed results lately as well, so perhaps this is the week that she's really coming into form.
I don't think she's won a title in 2025 in terms of singles, so she is playing with a real point to prove. You touched upon that earlier, Rebecca.
Oh, and another incredible angle from Wang Manyu. Absolute magic.
She's leaving them scratching their heads here. Backhand again, just whipping through the forearm and the wrist. Sun Yingsha's not having to really do much. She's just serving well, playing the occasional touch. And Wang Manyu is cleaning up. Just saw Cho Yika there, Sun Yingsha's personal coach. And also Kwai Man's personal coach now as well, which has been a bit of a talking point. Kwai Man seen as someone who could be a real long-term concern for both Sun Yingsha and Wang Manyu.
In doubles as well. She's not just a one-trick pony.
Yeah, going for her 4th smash title in a row in mixed doubles with Lin Shidong at this event.
3-8.
And do you think after yesterday's results for Team China that this pair are feeling like they've got to get out here and prove a point?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's disappointing for Sun Yingsha. Just couldn't cope with the pressure. Finds the net with the forehand. That was a great point to the mixed association pairing. They've had their moments, haven't they, when they've got into a rally?
Yeah, they want to get out the serve received and they want to have the more regular rhythm. Beautiful.
8-5.
Bit of a lukewarm spin up and it was punished. Don't give me that, says Eun Wing Lam.
Eight, 5. 5-9.
Couldn't replicate it again with that backhand cross table, but there was a few more shots played beforehand out of position. Wang Manyu heaving up the back of the ball with loads of rotation to apply a bit of pressure there. Good flick from Sun Yingsha.
Amazing reach from Wang Manyu. With the forehand, she does have that superior wingspan.
It was an impressive seatbelt shot from SHAN down the line, but didn't make a difference.
11-5.
11-5, a more one-sided game, and it looks as though the top seeds, ominously, are really finding their rhythm now.
Yeah, ominous is the word. There's a real conviction. It's real predatory play. And they're in cruise control here. Tell you what, Rebecca, Ma Lin's having an easier time with things these days than Wang Hao.
Well, here's what's to come. The men's singles, that is Miloš Radzimski of Poland. And he'll be taking on Japan's Tomokazu Harimoto, the newly crowned Yokohama champion. That's up next, and they could be up at the table sooner than they think, because Sun Yingsha and Wang Manyu are making quick work of their opponents in the women's doubles. That is a look then at Tomokazu Harimoto. Can he go back-to-back after that impressive run at Yokohama? Early days, though, of course. It's just the round of 32 in the men's singles, so plenty of work to do. This, though, is the round of 16 in the women's doubles, and Sun Yingsha and Wang Manyu are one game away from a place in the quarter-finals.
SHAN.
Now then, this is a must-win.
Third game.
Xiaona expect to see the high toss serve here to get us kicked off.
Be sure you are outside the line. Be sure.
Just a reminder for Xiaona. She must serve behind the baseline.
Love 1.
Well, you could see what the plan was there. Xiaona just couldn't quite execute the way she wanted.
Tried again that backhand down the line, which she's had some success with. But that time, the opportunity was missed. Oh, wow, they did nothing wrong there. Where's the justice in that? Yingsha was stitched, but still manages to play a winning shot. Look at that on the lean.
Well, there's not many players who'd get that back.
Love 4.
You know, Shan and will have sat together, will have studied these two meticulously, and you can tell with the placement and shots that they've been going for, you know, they brought the right approach.
One 4.
Get their first point on the board, and again, they do have a bit of a chance if they get into these rallies.
It'll be interesting to see the match summary at the end of this one. I'm sure that the serve success rate will be a big deciding factor.
You
can just see how Wang Manyu can use that flick inside the table as an attack. There's not really much you can do if you're the server. Hard to get the surprise factor. Kind of scary, the prospect of going long because of who's waiting at the other side. Shan, of course, can't really produce as much spin with the short pips as what she could if she was using long pips. So I'd say her service is a lot less effective in doubles than what it is in singles.
There you go, ask and you shall receive. You said, Fraser, you wanted to have a look at the serve success.
2-6.
There's quite some margin there.
Yeah, big gulf.
Both massive. Is it just the serve that's proving to be the difference at the moment?
Oh, no, there's well more than that. But, of course, the serve is the most important shot in table tennis.
3-6.
It can really help you set up a good third ball. In this case, help your partner have a decent opportunity to attack.
Seven 3.
But the receive is so good. The players at the other end of the table are so strong. It puts so much pressure on the servers.
Eight 3.
You just couldn't cope with the Yingsha serve there. Nice quick point for the top seeds.
Oh, played it right into Wang Manyu. We couldn't get out of the way.
Five 8.
Well, of course, this is for a place in the quarterfinals. Next up, it'll be either Philippa Bergand and Nomin Bassan, the Swedish wildcards, or Hanna Matalova and Barbara Brady, who await the 6 seeds.
9-5.
You could just hear Xiaona's exasperation. Great squatting backhand. Oh, man. She saw her name in lights.
Then 5.
Yingsha is so good close to the table, isn't she?
Oh, just too good. Too good here.
11-5.
Goes long, and it is Wang Manyu and Yingsha, the top seeds, through in relative straightforward fashion through to the quarterfinals. Barely broke a sweat there, and they are looking very good indeed. Can anyone match the pace set by this pair? Well, we will see. We'll see them in the quarterfinals. Anyway, so congratulations indeed to them. Lam and Xiaona will no doubt take a lot from that one. There'll be lessons to learn. But the the class. The skill of the top seeds it was just otherworldly. Here we go then. That was a very quick match indeed. Wang Manyu and Sun Yingsha up to the table and out in under 20 minutes. 33 points won versus 18, almost twice the points tally, and significantly superior on serve as well. Next up then, it is the men's singles. Milor Reslimski of Poland, the youngster, taking on Tomkazu